Hey guys, Torment here, and welcome to the final part, I'm gonna say, of Kirby's Dreamland. We're on part 3. I honestly thought there would be only 2 parts, but then again, I was mistaken in thinking that there were 4 stages when there were really 5. I guess because the 5th stage is really just a recount of all the other stages, and I wasn't supposed to go down. But anyway, so we're going down in this in the stage 4. So we're on the recount of stage 4, as you can see, and so we're about to fight Kracko. Who, to be honest, of the 4 regular bosses before the final boss, which I said in the last part was King Dedede, is probably the hardest of the 4 main bosses. And I just died. I mean, it's pretty good evidence. And if it isn't, then I don't know what is, but yep. So you can really just fall here and keep falling until you get to the Kirby. And just touch him, and all is done. Pretty simple. So, yeah. The only way to attack him in this game is from the waddle doo that he shoots. And sometimes that can kind of like throw you off, because it moves in an arc sometimes after he throws a waddle doo, but he doesn't always do that. He sometimes does that after he throws the waddle doo, or this. So yeah, most of the time though he goes in that arc. So, and that hurts you, of course. And it's hard to escape from that once you've already inhaled the waddle doo. So you want to like wait a little bit and realize what attack he's gonna do before. Jeez. See, that's what I'm talking about, that loop. And I missed the waddle doo that time because of the loop. Well, not that time, but the other time when he did it. Alright, we're finished. So now we go to the final boss, which you just do this. Here's King Dedede, which you might realize has a lot more health than all the other bosses, and is definitely more difficult. So yeah, all the other bosses have 6 points of health. He has, I don't have time to count, I'm honestly not sure. A lot more. He has a lot more. Like 10, I think it was. Yeah, last time I counted, I believe it was 10. So, like I said, he like shoots the stars after he attacks, which is what you use to defeat him. He gets very... So, yeah. King Dedede is pretty unpredictable, actually, and all the other bosses are pretty predictable in this game, which is what makes him the hardest. So, yeah. In other games, see, I'm getting confused. That's why I keep running towards him when he does that hammer thing. In other games, he smacks you with his hammer when you get close enough. But in this one, I don't think it's that, because I'm getting close to him, and it's not really working. So I think in this game, he just needs to go a certain distance for him to hit you with the hammer. So I'm kind of getting thrown off by that. And sometimes he jumps and tries to hit you with the hammer like that. He still does that in other games, but he doesn't swing it in the air and stop swinging it in the air. It's hard to explain. In other games, he swings it in the air, but it keeps going until the end. So that gives you stars, but in this one, it doesn't. So, And he also tries to inhale you, which you don't want him to do that, because, of course, it does damage. So, yeah. Sometimes he tries to do that. He, like, tackles you. And sometimes he jumps, which gives you stars, which is used to attack him. So, yeah. All in all, it's still not too difficult, but definitely the hardest boss of this game. I can definitely say that with complete certainty. Sometimes he does things like that. And it looks like we've finished the game. We are done with Kirby's Dreamland once and for all. We've stopped King Dedede from doing whatever he's doing. I need to figure that out again. I need to remember why Kirby was actually trying to stop King Dedede. I like this game, but the story isn't exactly very prominent. There is a story to this game, but I forgot what it was. I knew at one point, and now Kirby inflates into a giant hot air balloon or something, and he takes the castle away. So, oh yeah, I think I remember now. So I think King Dedede was stealing all of the food from Dreamland, and of course they needed that. King Dedede, he's little big, so well, little is an understatement. So he wants all the food, and Kirby, he knows that's not good, and so he tries to stop King Dedede, and I'm honestly not sure what relation the other bosses have to King Dedede, if they're like his minions or something. I'm honestly not sure. So here are the credits, and you can see Kirby flying away with the castle. So after Kirby gets the food back, all is restored, and the game ends. So yeah, I don't know. I like this game, really. So many players. Hey. So yeah, I like this game. It's a very fun game. It starts the series that I really like, the Kirby series. Of course, it's not the best in the series. I mean, it's the only one that doesn't have copy abilities. Yeah. And now Kirby just turns regular again. And all the people, which look like more Kirbys, but they are not, as you can see. The citizens of Dreamland are like the enemies that you were facing. And so, yeah, Kirby, the citizens of Dreamland do not look just like Kirby. Kirby is different. He is a different species, but I'll talk about this if I ever do another Kirby video, which I probably will. I love Kirby. Anyway, that is the end. So, I will see you in the next playthrough after Kirby's Dreamland. Not sure what it will be. I'll figure it out. But, I'll see you then. Goodbye.